Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera and salam. We love UPM. Today, we meet again in breaking news. Today, we will discuss the supply and demand for earphones. As we all know, earphones are created for music fans, but now earphones have become a mandatory thing for every human being due to the increasing use of smartphones. Furthermore, these earphones have become a new lifestyle, so they are needed for all type of activities. However, what are the factors that cause the increase and decrease in demand for these earphones? Without wasting time, let's find out more through a report from Izammuddin.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and hello guys. My name Muhammad Izammuddin bin Azuddin from BPSP Semester 2. Today I'm going to interview my brother and sister about the use of earphone. Okay, first of all, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Muhammad Abid Nordin bin Azuddin and I 17 years old and I school at College Burkish Sri Iskandar.
Okay, and you?
My name is Zulaika binti Azuddin. I'm 30 years old. I school at SMK Iskandar Shah.
Okay, so we can go for our first question. Why you buy and use earphone?
It's cheap and easy to use.
How about you?
Earphone is easy to use.
Okay. Question number 2. What is the difference between use and non-use earphone?
I can focus in my class because the sound is clear.
Okay. And you?
Are not disturbed by ambient noise. Why?
Okay. Okay. For the last question, do you think a earphone is help you?
Yes, because the earphone is sound clear and I can focus in my class.
Okay. How about you?
Helps because not everyone has good hearing, and this earphone will help for anyone with hearing problems.
Alright, okay, thank you very much to my brother and sister. Okay, now I will give some factor of increase of earphone users. Factor one, changing season. As a result, we are in a pandemic season, so much of the work has to be done online at home, and by using earphone, will be more focused and not disturb other while doing work, meeting or classes. Factor number 2, the price of replacement items. People prefer earphones because they are cheaper than earpods, wireless earphone like that. And number 3, consumer taste. Example, headphone users. Headphone users are starting to switch to earphone because they are easy to use and can take it anywhere. Okay, for the latter, I will give an analysis based on the first factor. Judging from the seasonal change factor, the use of earphone is increased as people start doing work at home online. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you and Assalamualaikum. Bye.
Assalamualaikum and hi, we meet again in Breaking News. I'm Syazwaniey, your host for today. We have heard about the demand for earphones are increasing day by day, especially during this pandemic COVID-19. Let's go into about the data and also the demand for earphones during this pandemic and what will be happen to the demand curve after this pandemic. So as you all can see in the table, this is the demand from consumer for earphone. Roughly, if you can see, before the pandemic, at the price of 100, the quantity demanded is 6 units. While during the pandemic, the quantity demanded increased in 2 units even the price is going up. Why the quantity demand for this earphone are increasing? This is because people found out the earphones are very important and helpful, especially during this pandemic. During this pandemic, people are restricted for going out due to the MCO, which they are spending more time at home. So for those people especially who are working from home, students who need to have their online learning, playing games and more need to use earphones for their convenience. But after the pandemic, the demand for earphone will going back to normal, which people are less in using earphone. So let's take a look on demand curve graph for more explanation. Okay, this is the graph for demand curve which are increasing. The equilibrium price occurs when the demand curve of D and the supply curve of S intersect at the point of E, with the current equilibrium price being PO or 100 ringgit and the equilibrium quantity being QO, which are 6 units of earphone. When the demand increase, the D curve are going shifting upward to the rightward, which from DO to D1, and as supply does not change, a new equilibrium is reached at the point of E1. This is caused the quantity demanded increase from QO to Q1, which are 6 units to 8 units, but the quantity offered remain at 6. This is happen when there are excess demand as much as Q1 to QO. This will lead the price to increase until reach the equilibrium at point E1 on the equilibrium price of P1. The quantity is demanded and offered in Q2. The changes in demand have occurred when the festive season happened, such as this pandemic COVID-19, which are happen now. These factors have led to increase in demand in the market. If suppliers are aware of this situation, supplier can raise or increase the price to make larger profits. But if this thing realized by the customer will turn up to the other suppliers who offers them more cheap and good services. Okay, to the next point. When the demand turns to be slow, the demand curve shifts downward to the left and the supply as does not change. A new equilibrium is reached at point E. This causes the quantity demanded has decreased from QO to Q1. But the quantity offered remains at QO. This happened because of surplus in supply as QO to Q1 and price will go down until they reach the equilibrium at point E1. That is, the equilibrium price in P1, quantity demand and offered in Q2. These festive season factors have led to a reduction in demand in the market. If suppliers are aware of this situation, they will reduce the input purchases to avoid losses. Okay, that's all for today's report. I'm Syazwaniey. Let's go back to Luqman. Thank you.
Thank you, Syazwaniey. For implication and conclusion, key factors that are driving the market growth include consumer preference for enhanced audio experience, rapidly growing music industry, rising penetration and advancement in mobile technology. Here we can conclude that the demand for this earphone is increasing in this pandemic season due to the movement control order that forces students to study online and workers to work online at home to buy this earphone because they can help them adjust at home without noisy differences. However, the demand for this earphone is likely to decline if the manufacturer release high-tech earphones with the flow of time, such as earpods that do not have wires but operated with tooth. But it is depend on the consumer's income. It is likely that low-income users will continue to use earphones, while high-income users will switch to the use of these earpods. In conclusion, manufacturers should know and follow the flow of time by producing sophisticated earphones but at an affordable price. Maybe the price is a little higher than the old earphones, but it is a win-win situation where consumer can enjoy up-to-date earphone while manufacturer can further increase production and make a profit. That's all from me. I'm Muhammad Luqman Ibrahim. Thanks for watching.